afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for March 2nd, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you focus your awareness inside of you at your heart center, the more you imagine warm, glowing energy inside your heart, the more it will continue to stay there through your day on its own accord. And it has a life of its own. And eventually your entire life will become so absorbed in deep sensations of peace and loving relaxation that nothing will be able to stop its amazing glow. Your heart mind inside the heart, will become the foundation of each experience of your day, all week, all life long. Eventually, each and every one of you will be experiencing everyone in their purest essence, which is love. You are only destined for amazing things once you can truly surrender to this great guiding force of love and go beyond the fear-based gripping ego. True surrender is an ongoing process of releasing fear, transcending doubts, and allowing total trust, intuition, and love to always guide your way. If your experiences of surrender is 99.99%, then ego is still in charge. Okay? This is about enlightenment as well. If your experience of surrender is 99.99%, then the ego is still in charge. It must be 100% in order for surrender to be real. Now, it's oftentimes we struggle with love, and it's not meant to be a struggle. It is your natural state of being. Isn't that something? Your natural state of being. And you're only destined for amazing things once you can truly surrender to this great guiding force of love. And you go beyond the fear-based gripping ego. And people have a rough time with it. Expressing it. It's uncomfortable for many. Yeah, it's like if you feel like your life needs a tune-up, this is one area that you really want to concentrate on. It is even that 0.1%, then the ego is still in charge. The ego, the mind, creates fear. And we all experience fear every day. Different forms, different shapes, different sizes, different amounts, different intensities. Some light, some heavy, some medium. And what happens when that happens? When we in our heart when we are experiencing through the mind, okay, and we experience fear-based energies. Now, the fear doesn't come from the heart mind. The fear comes from the mind. And it's nurtured, that fear is nurtured by the ego. And understand, once you understand your ego, you understand that it generates fear, like fear. And it's never enough fear. It's always got to be more fear. Because remember, the ego is never satisfied, so it's constantly pushing you to experience more fear and more fear and more fear, and the mind correlates that and complements it. What would happen if each and every one of us had no fear? What would happen if we had no fear? Well, for one thing, without fear, you don't have stress. You ever notice when you start hurrying, you start hurrying things, okay? Things fragment and fracture. When you start rushing, you feel that, oh, I got to get this, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, and I got to do this, got to do this, got to do this. And then you feel guilty and bad at times if you don't get this done, that done, this done, that done, okay? And then that drags in. And then you have a fear feeling that comes in. And sometimes it's so nonchalant. It's so sneaky. It just kind of flows in. And next thing you know, you're having these feelings, these thoughts of fear-based anxiety and stress. Now, we talk about this a lot, is no fear. And imagine if you released all concern for others' opinions of you. Release all concern from others' opinions of you, especially family, friends, co-workers, people you do not even know. So you are 100% free to speak your greatest truth at any moment of your life. Release all concern for others' opinions of you, especially family, friends, co-workers, and people you don't even know. This creates anxiety, fear, stress, guilt, depression. Send love towards every person, place, or thing. And that means cars, houses, food, every person you see. Give love everywhere you go by opening your heart when you consciously see anything. Be totally honest and true to your every word. Follow through with everything you say you are going to do. Always turn your attention to being conscious, present, and welcoming this experience of your life right now. Choose to connect with the entire infinite universe every day, by being very still, meditating from the ever-present pure awareness inside you. Now try following that. It's always your mind and ego who is holding on to suffering. Mind and ego. Mind, ego, suffering. Always holding on to suffering. Drop any clinging you have to it, to suffering, to your ego, to your mind. You begin to rest, continuously rest deeper into the quiet, peaceful, still center in the heart of your being. You'll eventually awaken to the divine being you truly are. The longer you can abide in this center, the faster you will find yourself manifesting a rich life, full of depth, meaning, clarity, love, and abundance with bliss. He give you a recipe to follow. Giving love. Today, meditation. Giving love. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. I'm sure most of you are, and as I talk, just relax the body. Let it go. Be in the now. Focus on your heart mind, your heart center. Let the ego and the mind fall away. Relax yourself from head to toe. In a peaceful, just being. And as you're doing this, and as I'm talking, you want to breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breath in, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And you exhale through the mouth. You want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you breathe in through the nose, you're breathing in divine positive energy. You're always breathing in divine positive energy. You identify the energy, and by being in the now, relaxing your body, you begin to hear or listen to, you're listening to your breath, you're being in the now, you're relaxing, and you focus as you're breathing in breath on your heart mind, the center of your heart, the heart mind, power there, feel it, the energy there, feel it, operate from it, with it. As you breathe out, you expel all of the negatives, all the things that hold you back. You hold you back. You create energy, which creates form. See? You create all these things. We all do. We create the demons. We create all of the energies. We create all of these energies. We're part of the collective consciousness. Unfortunately, the majority of humanity is asleep to that understanding. So as you breathe out, you're expelling, on your command, from your heart mind, you're expelling all of the negatives that drag you down, all the stresses and fears and anxieties that are ego and mind created, generated. Hold you at ransom, hold you down, suppress you, depress you. These are all energies that they instigate, that you create. And you embrace it, and you hold it, and you drag it with you. Let it all go. As you breathe out, just breath out, let it go. Neutralize it. Bring in the purple transmuting flame. Whatever energy light you need, bring it in and eliminate these things. And do it with love from the heart mind. And let it just flow off. And watch it vapor away, vacuum off, and be sent back to the great central sun as you've cleared of it. Cancel, clear, delete. Now, we literally fold into our heart mind. Fold into it. We vibrate from our heart mind. As well as we do that, we merge with our higher self, our God spark, our spirit, our soul. We merge with that energy. We become one. We bring heaven to earth. Every single human Every being on this planet brings heaven to earth. We are safe and protected, always have been. You flow with all of the energies at your fingertips. Everything's at your fingertip. Everything is within. Everything that you would like to form and move is you. You're the masters and the commanders. You are light ships. And as you do this, you come across all of the things that you would like to energize with your beingness, your body, your health. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is powerful healing energy that we hold within us. It's not just some random colored misty light. Golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love. This is the heart mind. This is the power of all that there is. It is made up of all the bliss, the joy, the happiness, the nirvana, the samadhis, the kundalinis. It's all made up. With the right fire of protection and power and strength. You have the purple, violet, blue, shimmering light of Archangel Michael. You have the violet ray of total cleansing. The purple transmuting flame. These are all energies that you wield, that you're part of, that they're part of you. You're in total harmony at this point, at this very moment in the now. You literally are in love. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we float up above the planet effortlessly. We don't feel any movement. We just are. And we form our circle of light. And our light is bright. And as we float up, we begin to call on all of the light energy beings in all universes, dimensions, and existences who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. And our light expands and grows brighter. We call upon all of the archangels, the seraph and the cherub and the archetypes, all of the angels of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We embrace them, we love them, and we thank them for doing so. They are of the deepest eternal love and from deepest eternal love. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and they do. And we love them, and we graciously thank them for doing so. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in this life, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them for joining us. We call upon the galactics of benevolence who are assisting this planet, this civilization, into ascension and release from bondage and slavery from this matrix. upon all the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Sananda, Jesus, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Amoria, the Vedantia, Saint Germain, all of the ascended masters who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, we love them and we thank them graciously for joining us in this meditation. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have chosen to be housed in the following forms on this planet at this time. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the trees, the mermaids, the whale, the dolphin, the Pegasus, the unicorn. All of them. We love them. And we thank them for being of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, and for joining us in this meditation. We look up and we see our meditative sphere holding all of our meditations, the hundreds of meditations in perpetual motion, flowing. We feel it saturating us with this deep eternal love. It is light, yet extremely powerful. Extremely. We feel our heart mind, the center of our hearts, warm, vibrate. We are full and filled with love. We feel the rain from the sphere soak our heads all the way through our bodies, etherically, physically, all the way out through the bottoms of our feet. And it saturates and floods us with deep, eternal love. It is our essence. It is our being. It is us. We give love to everything. We give love to ourselves. We give love to each other. And that giving love comes right from the heart mind, the heart center. And we give love to everything. We give love everywhere. Everywhere you go, opening your heart. When you consciously see anything, you give love. We view the planet, this planet Earth, Gaia, Terra Christa, we view it. We look down, we see all of our brothers and sisters, all the lights of humanity, of civilization, all of them, all of the beings, all life. And we give everything love. We give everything, anything, love. Never stopping, not intermittent, always. We are always, when you see, as you see, look at the people, look at humanity, look at the trees, look at life on this planet. Every single thing you see, you give it love. For it's all energy, and it's all part of us. Why wouldn't you love part of you? It doesn't matter what it is. Cars, books, it could be anything. Everything. You give love, and you do it generously. You do it from your heart mind. You don't do it just to do every person, every place, everything, unending. This way, we elevate the civilization. We lift all life to higher harmonic frequency, to a perfect tuning, a deep, eternal love. We give love. Feel it, move with it, be it, always. Join in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. by giving love continuously, what does that do? It brings us more into harmony of being actually staying in love. And it's an amazing thing that you will experience by doing this constantly. You don't have to verbalize it. You can just feel it through your heart and send it out. Everything you see. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Take it with you through the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and into the next morning. In order for us to elevate our frequency, to become more and more enlightened, we must stay and be in love. And by this awareness of giving love to everything, always, doesn't matter. Even to people you don't know, doesn't matter what they look like, doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter about any of that. Watch what happens. Experience it through your heart mind. We will be back here at 3 p.m. Eastern, March 3rd, 2019.